Okie dokie. Okie. Letting everybody know that this is getting going. Oh my god, I've had Viva La Dirt League stuck in my head. Such a great shorts thing. Alright, let me let people know that I am streaming. I have news. I have much news to share with you. Updates on contests, including the ZOS contest. I'm thinking about creating a new graphic that I'll be able to pop up so you guys can actually see dates rather than just seeing whatever it is, you know, just me rattling it off, because I think sometimes it's easier to actually see something. Where is streams? There it is. So just give me a moment to let people know. And then I'll not only be able to tell you what contests are at, but I'm going to try to show you. Sometimes this can be so hard. I just can't keep up with. I should have done this before I got started, but I always jump the gun. Gun jumping. Hold on. Doing the best I can, fast as I can. Brain does not function at high speeds. Slow. Slow brain is slow. Okay, here we are. So thank you for the follows to Bones and Anna Blue. And now we're going to open up my contest listing. All right. Now, this is not the contest listing. Contests ongoing for the moment. We are going to list it as a graphic from now on, because that way you guys can actually see it and have some sort of visual. So give me just a moment. I'm going to remove the links from it because that's not really helpful for a graphic. All right. And then we're going to do this, and we're going to crop, and we're going to save it as contests, image, and then we're going to share it with you, because that's what we do, we share. Viola. Hopefully that shows. All right, it shows a little too big, but it shows. All right, so what that is these are the current contests ongoing. I'm moving the wrong thing. Crap. I'm not trying to move that one. I'm trying to move other things. So, here you go. Aetherius, J-Heart, DDA Restaurants, J-Heart, Temple, ZOS contest. Now, as for the ZOS contest, this is important. Today, I had a ZOS person come and tell us this. For the ZOS contest, a lot of people had questions. The first one is, as for the number of rooms, whatever is in the screenshot is what is judged. Number of rooms doesn't matter, just what it shows. As for previously published, valid entries are those who have not been entered into any other contest, not just ZOS contests. This needs to be a new or significantly updated creation. Per ZOS contest dude sharing per request of ZOS person. Now, I'll tell you that the ZOS person is Cardi, but I didn't want to put it in writing. He actually went and he contacted the ZOS contest person specifically to ask those questions for us because so many people had questions because as per usual, ZOS doesn't do a very good job of explaining its own contests. So yeah, not so great. So this is the update per ZOS itself. So hopefully that is helpful to you folks. And now it has been handled. So we're in Dracenfer's house. This is our it's rando, and I'm already seeing such an amazing look. I mean, look at all these Sigic tables and everything. So this is on PCNA. This is Remnant of Aldmeris. Super pretty. I've just been. This must have cost an enormous amount of money. Holy crap. Can you even imagine how much money this cost to make all of those? That's stunning. What a beauty. You know, the things people are coming out with, it's really quite amazing what I've been seeing lately coming out of people. They are just, people are just outdoing themselves. Houses have become just a whole extra level of fantastical lately. I mean, really, these are just beyond anything I could imagine. I think it's partially because people are dealing with the new items and coming up with fantastic ways of using them. And I think that's the Echoes of Aldmeris actual item, which probably inspired everything in this house. It's really quite beautiful, isn't it? That's the antiquity. Sigic things, yes. Lots of Sigic things. And up we go. There's another way that we didn't go, so I'll have to round back and see that way. This is so beautiful. Wow. I mean, obviously the Aldmeris stuff is very fitting for this house. Oh, nice. Inserted a vampire mirror into that. Makes it quite pretty. What an interesting new tricksy trick. Very good, Dracenfer. You know, when I first saw all the new stuff coming out, as a vampire as well, I was thinking it's too much. Like, I'm overwhelmed. I've just barely started cobbling with non-new stuff, and now I'm going to cobble with, you know, other stuff. Like, you know, it's like all this new amazing gorgeousness. Like, how am I supposed to cobble with this new amazing stuff? But honestly, I'm seeing people do it, and they're doing such a fabulous job with it that I shouldn't be so nervous about it and just give it a shot and see what happens, you know? So pretty. Now this I've seen cobbled a lot already as engines, as all sorts of weird lighting, just super cool stuff going on in here. Because right now my one house looks like a swap meet and I really don't want it to, so I'm going to try to, I think this is a circle here. Yeah, that's a circle. I think I'm going to try to start a new house and cobble with it, but the problem I'm having, okay, so this is everything, or down, wait, it didn't go down. The problem I'm having right now is that this is beautiful. I have so many other things I need to be working on that I can't just spend all my time on cobbling, you know, as much as I'd like to. There's too many contests going on right now that I just don't have the time to put into a passion project. Beautiful. Really, really beautiful Drusenford. This is quite beautiful. I'm impressed. All right, next. All right, Everelia, Mont Scarlet. Mont Scarlet. Also, a friend of mine, a friend of all of ours, Snow Fairy Wings, has created a spreadsheet that she is using to go through her antiquities. And what she suggested was that if you want to use it, go to the link and then hit copy, and you can use it here. You go to the link, and then you go to File and select Make a Copy, and then you'll be able to use it yourself. And I think it's a really great way of actually being able to keep track of your own antiquities, and I'm actually using that myself, so I really appreciate that. 10 unread notifications. Wow. Lots of skipped and lagged frames. I apologize. I don't know what's going on. Let me see if I accidentally left Chrome open. Do not see Chrome. Sadness. All right. So give that a shot. See if it works for you. All right. We've got Mont Scarlet. And already I see a whole bunch of red, which fits. Now, Domus has a lot of potential. It's surprising how you can actually build up into the side more than you might think. Plus, it's got a lovely yard. This one has been supplemented with what looks like granite. And this is the statue with the body only showing. The face and the rest of it has been covered with rock. That's a really interesting way of using it. I mean, this is supposed to be a vampire home, I'm assuming. And here's another antiquity cobbled in to other things. The dais, along with this planter, which is a Murkmire thing. I guess that vampires do worship Sithis. I'm not entirely sure, but I'm guessing. You know? What do I know? Not much. Oh, these are those new lights. I've been playing around with the idea of getting these, but I don't know where I'd use them. It's sort of like that with all of the vampire stuff. I'm like, oh wow, look at that lighting job. Except for the fact that he's got a tree punched against his head. That's funny. So they're using these new lamps with the knights looking like they're holding them. Isn't that funny? I do like the tree punched in his head, though. That's kind of amusing. Aww. This is very creative. I also like the movement with the bat. Good call. Everelia is really talented. And, you know, it's weird. I don't see her winning a lot of contests, but she should. Because she's got a massive talent. And she's really not just talented, but creative. Look at this fireplace. This fireplace is an entire cobble. So I see the vampire. Goodness. So this is a bunch of things. I see dwarven pillars. I see a vampire brazier. I see one of those, what are they called? Busts. A deactivated dwarven clock. One of those clockwork lamps. I'm sure there's more here that I'm not catching. But that is a really fascinating fireplace. Plus, this room has been reskinned with what looks like Alinori library book thingers, but pushed into the wall so that the wainscoting is still there. I'm sorry if I'm babbling too much. There's just a lot to say about this room. We've also got Daedric platforms redoing the floor, and a cake turned upside down to be a table that ends up looking quite vampiric. Isn't that fascinating? Really well done. So new vampiric furnishings. Lots of blood. This fire pit is pretty impressive too. She's really redone this whole place. And look at the sunken in items. I'm not even sure what that is. That's some sort of item sunken into the Daedric platforms to make it circular almost. And then this was a dwarven platform. My God, there's a lot going on in these cobbles. You know what's sad, though, is that she's probably going to enter this as her entry for the ZOS contest. And it's so good and so complicated and so detailed that no matter what screenshot she takes, she's really not going to get enough of it in to really give it justice. You know what I'm saying? Because it's so impressive. Like, which floor do you take pictures of? Which spot? That's one of the problems of just doing it as a screenshot, is that, like, you know, this deserves more than just a screenshot, because there's so much more going on and so much more here than just a screenshot's worth. But what are you gonna do? So this is a combo bed. This is an Elsewhere and an Alinor bed that ends up making it look vampiric, which is really quite interesting. Maybe that's what it is. I'm not sure, Eula. You're right. You probably are right. That's a lovely lighting combination. So this is just gorgeous. I mean, really, really, really well done. Lots of cobbles. Beautiful. Really nice. I hope she takes a picture of this room, though, because I think out of all of it, this is really the real stunner. And probably that fireplace should be in it, no matter what you do. Quite beautiful. Really. Sure, I'm missing some things, but super awesome. Good job, Everly. I hope you win. In a Moonlight, Proudspire, Moonsugar Sanctuary. Nice stuff. I don't even know what I'm going to work on next. There's a lot going on. Okay. I'm trying to let people know about that contest update. But ask me if you have questions about upcoming contests, just ask me and I'll see if I can get you answers. Alright. This is Moonsugar Sanctuary. Oh, how pretty. That is quite a pretty entrance. I think those flowers go really well with that painting, surprisingly. I didn't expect that. And nice curtain jobs. They actually fit surprisingly well, given that this is not an Elsewhere house. I think it's cool when people run with an idea, even if it's not perhaps obvious, like you're kind of working against the grain, but at the same time, like it may be not obvious to go elsewhere, but certainly looks lovely. It really kind of emphasizes the lightness of this house. This house is super light stone. The floors are light stone. It's not a dreary house. Ooh, pretty. That's a nice way of dealing with the roof. A lot of people hate this view. So what I've seen people do is use either ivy to close it off, or use these wisteria actually are just high enough, I think, that you don't have to see the ugly part of the view that you don't like, if that's part of the issue to you. Also, I think it's nice that this doesn't completely cut out the view up, because that tower is quite pretty. These are some good ideas for Proudspire. Let me head on down. I'm not going to point out all of the antiquities, because I think by now we're all starting to know what they are. And if you have a question about them, ask me. But otherwise, I think they're pretty obvious. Now check this out. I thought of this myself. The branch of Falinesti actually really does look like a Talvani chair. I think it should be used very often with perhaps other... no, it's terrible for new players, honestly, Bambi. It's not easy to get caught on. It's not user-friendly. So, unfortunately. But yeah, we're just looking at housing right now. And I'm being perfectly honest with you. Like, it takes a long time to learn everything. But the best thing to do is, if you do want to play it, join a guild that caters to newbies. They will teach you the game and get you geared up and whatnot. But good luck. Thanks for the follow. I mostly just look at houses. But if you go into the game and you ask people for a newbie guild, I'm sure you'll get snapped up in a second, and then they'll help you figure it out. And then you can move on, you know. But it's a good way to get started. Whole guilds, that's all they do. This is so pretty. Now, I don't even have this painting yet. This isn't one I haven't seen. Beautiful new furnishings. Check that one out. I love that one. Now that's clever, because this is not openable. So they sort of slid items into the shelving. That's kind of tricksy. Aww. That's sweet, Myers. And they made this into a vanity by adding that mirror that's already in the game. This is quite beautiful. I don't know, you know what one I really want? Is I really want the cardinal painting, and I don't think it's buyable. I don't think it's one of the available homes. This is so nice, though. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Good home. I would not have expected this to look right, but it does. It looks lovely. Great job. Moonsugar Hideaway. Smart move. Jacob 260 Forsaken. Oh, and Myers is a streamer, so there is a shout out for Myers. You should follow her. She's awesome. And does more kinds of things than I do. I'm pretty limited. I'm pretty much a one-trick pony. And that is housing. Alright, we've got 550 items, so we're pretty full here. Oh goodness, I see we have like a little bit of a roller coaster system going on here that we will check out. I do like me some roller coasters. So first, I have a certain system in which for each house that I usually go in the same order. I guess I'm a little predictable that way, but usually I come down in Forsakens and see if there's anything over here, and then there usually isn't, because it's a weirdly designed house. I wish the houses were more designed like, almost like delves, in which you eventually come back to the front if you follow the path all the way through. Nothing in here. This might be a guild house. I'm seeing an awful lot of guild type items. So like, you know, dummies. Somebody has these mounts. I have this on my alt account. I got that out of a box. A crate rather, early on. And I'm jealous of it. I kind of want it on my main too, but whatever. I'll get over it. Lovely view. So a little roller coastery, but not as much as just hovering. By the way, speaking of hovering, your lamp is hovering a little here. You want to just right click that sucker so that it sits down. Oh, this is neat. So you've made this into the bedroom. Can't say I blame you. It's got a nicer view. I don't know this person, so I hope I didn't offend with my suggestion. around we go. Up to the little portion here. Vardenfell's waiting for us, and then we've got a big old Malakath. Who doesn't have a big old Malakath? That's what I want to know. And then we'll go down and join and enter from the front so that I don't skip anything. Okay. Huh. I don't have that. I don't actually even know what that's from. So this is a cobble. A very nicely done cobble because there's no fireplace over here. So these are done with both regular type stones, but also I think these pillars, I'm not even sure where they're from, but then an orcish table face down. Really fascinating stuff. Yeah, I'm bad at teaching people how to do game type stuff because I'm not actually very good at the game itself. Banekin in a cage where they belong. I mean, I could teach you how to do some housing stuff, but when it comes to the game itself, I suck at it. That's why I'm a potato. Yes, definitely. I started out in newbie guilds. Unfortunately, they don't exist anymore, or I'd probably still be in them. They were always so friendly and kind, and I wonder what's over here. So this is where the lesser people sleep, the people who don't own the home, I'm assuming, because the guy who owns the home clearly sleeps in the cool house. Yeah, if she or he is still around, I think they might have left. I might have scared them off. Alright, so we've got a nice house with a lovely cobbled fireplace. Very well done. Jacob, Jacob, Jacob. Ginger Snap hasn't been on, but I did saw one of those, so let's see. Lushora's Champions Vault. Hall of the Lunar Champion. Actually, hold on a second. I gotta take a pain pill. I will be right back after these stabby messages. Hopefully, the pain will go away, or this will be a short stream. Aw, thank you. Champions Vault by Lushora. Hall of the Lunar Champion. Oh, I see. Is this done by race? Because that'd be cool. Yeah, no better potatoes. I'd stipulate to that, but there's better players. They may not be potatoes, though. Look at all these. It's like a treasure shop. That's quite the collection of all the different little doodads. It's almost like a gift shop. Reskinned. And closed off both of the other entries so that we only have the one. This is that new antiquity snow elf thing building, but it looks perfect to sort of surround an entrance. Am I not allowed in? You've closed me off! But if nothing else, we can see what we have a Clunzari over there. You know, sometimes I break in, and I'm able to, but I don't know that I'm going to be able to break in this time. Sadness! I'm sure this is an accident. I'm sure they meant for people to be able to check it out, but what are you going to do? Alright. Not me did it. Vivek City dish, huh? Well, not me did it. We're not going to your St. Helens. Poorly caffeinated. That's terrible. Poorly caffeinated. Awful. That's a sin. No one should be poorly caffeinated. So I waited and waited and waited, and then finally my boss canceled the meeting, and I was like, you know, you could have done this a long friggin' time ago. But no. Loot pod. Huh. This is neat. So I've done this too with Snugpod, making it my just all in one, because everything is right on top of each other. You know, like you can fit all of the tables, you can fit the all three of the assistants. So, you know, Parari, Fizzes, and Azabi. Plus, you can put all your storage in, and look, they've created, probably with EHT, I can't imagine any other way, a second floor. It's quite pretty, to store a whole bunch of their antiquities, including this. Holy crap. One day I might get that. I just don't know when that will be. But here's a whole bunch of different antiquities. This is really quite smart. I thought this was a fountain. I guess they're using the underside, not the fountain side. Shutterbug. Oh, we just did a snug. Tierna's Cold Harbor. Sorry, I'm in pain. I'm sort of stretching here. Right? It's true. Snugpod is honestly, I used it for a treasure pile, but honestly it's better for just having everything in a close space like that. I've also seen people turn it into coffee shops and other little cute restaurants, and there's just lots of things you can do with it. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to open that. I don't know why my internet is so bad right now. Okay. Cold Harbor. Cold Harbor, Cold Harbor, the hearts and souls of men. Oh, that's interesting. I haven't seen anyone use the gates as a fence before. You know, that would probably work really well, especially in a house that you intend to do limited visitor. Then no one can open the gates, so it would be a perfect fence if you used it that way. Somebody's playing with different combinations of different, they're using different antiquities in different combinations so that they can see what looks good. Uh-oh, it's a Bayushi. Huh. Somebody put all those plants on Calgrunted's tail. That's cute. Makes him look spikier. And the flower is going up. Oh my goodness. That's funny. I like that. With the cakes. This may just be a storage area. I'm not sure, but it certainly doesn't look like just storage. There's enough clever little cute ideas that, like this guy has a, it almost looks like he's a waiter with the thing over his hand. This one looks like a bridesmaid or something. Too funny. Clever ideas. I mean, how else are you going to learn if you don't try? Gotta mess around with it. See what you can do. Oh, that's beautiful, actually. The Chloralis being used as almost like roses crawling up the side. Quite pretty. And this looks like a dancer. Bowing? A bowing dancer? Interesting. Such creative little touches. Obviously, they put that new light in there. Bedrooms? Library? That's funny. That is well done. I like that. Too funny. This person has a great sense of humor. This is almost like Skull Lord. Oh, this is Tierna. I know Tierna. But Tierna's now like sort of gone into the whole Skull Lord field of just bizarre shit that looks funny or cute. I like that. Is there a second doorway? Oh no, this one's closed off so you could just see in. Lots of funny, tricksy stuff that I like. Good job. I'm sure this will be, you know, evolving over time, but it's definitely funny. Lots of really funny stuff going on. All right. We're Moonmirth, Tortuga Safe House. Tortuga. Tortuga. You're a Tortuga. Here we go. All right. Wow, this is Moonmirth? Gosh, I shouldn't be surprised because Whir is fantastic and super talented, especially at cobbles. I just feel like, oh, that's adorable. Look at the cage with the little place for him to sit, and he can eat the berries, and he can, little cup thing, and oh, that's so cute. Making the use of the small space available, but still making a second floor. Pretty impressive. So this is using a gate as a fireplace grate, and it looks good. I mean, all of Whir's fireplaces are fascinating. They're all pretty creative. If you ever want to see good fireplaces, just go to all of Whir's houses. This one's a little more messier up here. It seems like somebody is not neat. Oh, hi, Ollie. Sorry. Ollie. I'm sorry Twitch took so long. Punch it in the face. That's my theory. Sleek Creek, ex-Captain X? Ex-Captain TJX. Oh, good. I'm glad you didn't miss much. After this, we'll pop on over to EU and take a look at some houses over there. This is going to be one of our standard old-fashioned look at houses streams. This has been entirely redone. There's snow in here. What is even... Ah! Look at the rain on the snow. Isn't that wild? I don't even... My brain is baffled. We're in the savannah. But hey, if you want it to snow in the savannah, it can snow in the savannah. Why not? It's a fantasy. That's the whole point. It's not, it doesn't need to be what anyone else tells you it needs to be. That's cool. Oh, thank you. Much appreciated. Very much appreciated. You know what? Maybe they were going with the Christmas vibe because I see a whole bunch of Christmassy stuff in here too. So maybe that's what they're doing. Is they're going, that's why it's snowy. It's Christmas time. Makes me want to sing Christmas songs, but I won't. I'll spare you all. Ah, I got stuck. Ah! Really nice extra broken off rooms, you know, with the walls. It's awesome. All right, let's head over to EU. Gosh, we all have so much to work on. I'll show you some things while I'm switching. Just let it go and then I'll show you. First of all, clarification on the ZOS contest. Oh, this is... again, as for number of rooms, whatever is in the screenshot is what is judged. Number doesn't matter. Just what it shows is what's important. Hold on. Switching servers here. You accept. Okay, there we go. Valid entries are those that have not been entered into other contests. Not just ZOS contests. This needs to be a new or significantly updated creation. Again, that's from Cardi, and that's official. So, I mean, he didn't come up with the rules. The rules came from the rule dude in charge of the contests at ZOS, but he passed it along because many of us had questions. This is the ongoing current contests. We've got Aetherius on EU, My Corner Spring Mood, June 25th, Snowmelt, June 27th, Restaurants, June 30th, Furnishing Vendor, June 30th, Temple, and July 3rd is the contest we were just talking about. So there you go. All the contests. All of them. And I will add that graphic to my contests section on my Discord, which you are welcome to join. Here's a Discord invite link. You are welcome to come on and look at contests and funnies. I update ideas and funnies and answer questions and all of that fun stuff. So feel free to stop by. Plus, you can promote yourself. I am happy to allow people to promote themselves on my server, on my Discord server. I put that right up front for people to know. So there you go. Enjoy. Okay. And we're loading still. Hold on. Trying to check to see if anybody had any questions on the contest stuff that I posted, but it doesn't look like there's any questions. So, no one likes you, EU. Why must you suck? Someone please tell EU that no one likes it. You suck. No one likes you. Definitely not. Why must you be bad? EU. Alright. Punch it in the face, I say. So I'm thinking for my next tutorial, not that they're doing very well, But I'm thinking for my next tutorial that I might do fire. Somebody today was asking about how to make a fireplace without a fire. Um, for example, they bought Mornoth unfurnished, so it didn't come with a fire. So there's lots of fun ways and easy ways to make fireplaces, or just fires. But there's also things you can do with, you know, just burying fires in furnishings. So it looks like the furnishing's on fire. You can bury fires underground and make it look like the ground is on fire. Um, I've seen a lot of really good, clever fire uses. And I think that, you know, after doing water and earth, I might as well do fire, right? Um, that just leaves air, and I don't really know how I depict air except motion of birds in the air or something crazy like that, but movement, maybe? I don't know. Load your boat. If you don't load your boat, I'm gonna punch you. Gosh, I swear to God, EU is just a beast. There we go. I don't know how you people deal with it. It's awful. Awful, I tell you. Awful. Alright, let's see. What do we have here? Ashton Soul. Sugar Bowl. Sugar Bowl! I haven't been to a Sugar Bowl in forever. I've been putting so much time and effort into this stream with making videos. Poorly, I might add. I suck at editing. And indexing things and posting things, and it's just been taking up a lot more time than my regular job does, which is fine because I don't have a lot of hours for my regular job. Sorry for the boring babble. But if you have any questions, let me know. Okay. Sugar. This is cute. Now, I like sugar bowls with an extra... I've seen multiple people put something here. It breaks it off almost into a second room. I don't know if it's some sort of interior design idea that people have all latched onto that works that way, but it looks really good and it makes the space seem bigger. So I like the idea. It's hard to decorate small spaces like this, but this looks good. And you've got the most important bits. You've got Fazez and Azabi right here, and they're clearly the most important of all. Hold on. I have to check this just in case I've lost. Oh, thank you. Connection. A lot of times I'll lose connection and people will try to be telling me, Hercules, let's do your Cyril. We looked at 2 of Hercules' homes yesterday. We looked at their Telgalen and something else. And they were both really neat. Very unusual. I like unusual. Somebody in one of my guilds was talking about how they're buying all of the homes. Like they're doing classic and then they're going up to the next level. And I was just like, oh, don't do that. Because you're never going to decorate them all. I've been playing this game for how many years, and I don't have all of them, and I've certainly not even come close to decorating all of them. I literally know 2 people, period, who have decorated every single house. One of them is Beige, maybe 3. The second one is Niawin. This is wild. House of Madness. And the third one is possibly Research Monkey. Possibly. I don't know if he's done them all, but he's done a lot. So check out this House of Madness. We've got floating things. This is very Sheo. Really creepy dead things. So this is Cyrodiilic, and basically what they've done is close it all in with planks and granite and dead bodies and mossy rocks and a dragon. Wow, what is even going on? It's mad, I tell you. It's complete madness. Stuff on the ceiling. Definite sign of Sheo. Look at all the fish holding the moving lamps. That is genius. Even the fish are upside down. That's funny. What is he doing under there? What are you keeping a list of upside down, you freak? Now, most people just flip it upside down, but look at this. They've not only flipped it upside down, but they flipped it sideways, too. So it's like more of an Escher painting than even just a Sheo house. You know what I mean? Like, there's multiple directions going on. It's crazy. Crazy, I tells you. That's the real eye-catching bit, though, the fish holding the lamps. You know what would be really funny? If somebody managed to make a bicycle and putting all the fish on bicycles. Because that's a joke, you know, a woman means a man like a fish needs a bicycle. That would be awesome. Niawin, Barbed Hook. Not that I'm saying that I feel that way, but it would be funny. It would be a funny old saying reference. Fire, fire, fire! Yeah, we'll talk about fire probably tomorrow. Need to figure out what I'm going to do for headwear. Oh, I have a red wig. I'll wear my red wig for Fire Day. Okay, so this is Niawin. Apartment in Himmelschwat. I guess that's the name of Skywatch. Look at the organization. I say this every time, but I swear it's like Niawin has a maid. Or someone who comes in and decorates, cleans everything up afterwards for the person. Also, this looks like a showdown. And I think the jerboa is a little scared because he's the one shaking. Have you ever noticed that the jerboa's tail looks like a USB cable? Check it out. It's just got that little hole in the middle, but it's a circle with a little hole in the middle. USB cable. Plop. Cracks me up. And there we go. So we've got a cute little apartment from Niawin. Eula! Ample! Odds and ends. Trinkets, odds and ends. Eula is also a streamer. I shall link her stream. Just give me a moment. She's also a talented artist. If you want to see her create art, I believe she has an Etsy shop, and she also has art that she does on her stream. She's really talented. You should check her out. If any of you are streamers and I don't know it, please tell me. I don't mean to be ignoring you. We need to, all of us, promote each other. We're all here in one group together. So this is amazing. This is, you've made a little town in Ample. It's kind of astounding because Ample isn't like this. Ample's a poo house, first of all. But look at these windows. Well done. All these little shop areas, window boxes. Mirrors are a smart move for windows. And then we've got a puppy selling all sorts of little fun trinkets, like the name said. And then this is a great way of using some of your antiquities as well, and the new paintings. I did not know about that painting. That's an interesting one. This is fascinating. I know that Eula likes kefir. I know that. I don't know why that matters, but... Oh, what a beautiful doorway. So is that the Almalexia tablet underneath there? With a table? Or with the top of a desk or a headboard or something? And two tables? That's wild. I just heard someone knocking. I don't know if Andy, if that's you, you can come in. Wow. No, I meant the. I didn't know if that's the tablet. It looks like one of those tablets. Hey, MJ. And then we've got more tables as closed windows. Okay, I will. I'm just looking. I'm looking. Where was the Jester box? Must have walked right by it. There it is. Okay, let me come around. What's in the Jester's box? Aw, a sand cake. It's a cookie. Nom. Give me a cookie. Give me all your cookies. God, a cookie sounds delicious right now. So, I like what you did here. It's just a tarp, but by putting those 4 poles on it, you made a tent. Ah. Look at the spoon just gently laying over that. Little itty bitty detail. So nice. I like it. You know, it's when people take care to do those little kinds of things that I love it the most. Oh, look at all the carpets hanging. That's a perfect carpet hanger, too. Buy all your cloth here. And this is like either storage or trash or where they keep their trucks. Oh, yeah, you showed me this. You sent me this. These are the snow thrones as windows. They do look good. They really do. They look accurate. And then this is the water area, so I'm glad you kept it, but you just closed it off with almost like, you know, don't fall in here. But you did actually pay attention to it, you know. You left things in it, you added some plants to it, and then you put your firefly over it to bring some attention to it. I like it. It's well done. I'm closing off so much of the crappy parts. But yeah, I really like it. No pool house too. This is it's excellent. It's really well done, Eula. It's a good job. Let's see if there's one more we can do and just be done for the day. Do Ashen Soul's Rosy Lion unless it's super quick, in which case we can do one more. Which it might be. I'm not feeling 100% anyway today. Honestly, if I had started sooner, I could have had a longer stream, but my boss only just canceled a half an hour before the meeting. And then I would have had a longer stream and felt better for longer. They do. They do. That's a good one. I don't have any suggestions for that house, though. That house looked fantastic. Okay, so we've got what I sometimes call a utility home. It's got your storage here, but it's also got your banker and your merchant, and yet it's pretty. So it doesn't have to just, we'll do one more, but you don't have to just have your banker and your merchant just sitting there. You can still add stuff even in these small homes. Do one more. Hercules. No, I don't want to do a moon sugar. I don't want to do an earth tear. They're too big. Well, shit. I'm going to have to do one of them. Actually, no, we'll hold off. Because, honestly, like, I don't want to... Let's go to this. I didn't know that she had anything over here. Because I don't want to, what's the word? Start something big and then not have anything for tomorrow. Or the day after. So... I'll plan the fire episode. And then that'll be that. I'm gonna eat food and then I'm going to sleep. Oh no, it's empty. Never mind. I don't know why she published it though. Alright, well, whatever. Alright, folks, I will catch you all tomorrow. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good one. Happy building. And I hope that information about the new contest helped out. If not, drop by my Discord and ask me questions, and I'll see if I can get them answered for you. So, see you later.